In this topic, we are going to learn about the definition of a matrix. How do you represent a set of data? You can represent it using a pie chart or a bar chart, pictogram or histogram, dots diagram or cumulative frequency curves, stem and leaf diagram or graph. And the more common way of representing a set of data is using a table. A matrix is a form of data representation which resembles a table. Now, the number in the matrix are called elements, and these elements here represents the number of chairs in class A, just like that of a table. Let's look at the order, or what we call the dimension of a matrix. The order of the matrix is written as row by column, and it is commonly represented as M by N. The multiply sign here is read as by, and hence we read this as row by column, or M by N. The rows are represented horizontally, while the columns are represented vertically. And hence in this case you have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. And the number of columns is 2, 1, 2. And the order of this matrix here is 3 by 2. Now, what is the order of this matrix here? There are 2 rows and 3 columns, and hence the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. Now, rows resembles that of the rows of chairs in a cinema, while column resembles that of the columns of pillars. Or you can identify row as the horizontal sets of data and columns as the vertical sets of data. Now let's look at this example here. What is the dimension of this matrix? Yes, it is 2 by 2 because there are 2 rows and 2 columns. What about this? Yes, it is 3 rows by 2 columns, so it is 3 by 2. And this? Yes, we have 3 by 4, 3 rows and 4 columns. And what about the dimension of this matrix here? Yes, it is 4 by 3. And what about this matrix? There's only 1 row and 1 column, so it is 1 by 1. This matrix has the dimension of 1 by 3. And this matrix here has the dimension of 3 rows by 1 column, 3 by 1. Do you notice that if you multiply the rows and the columns, you get the number of elements? Now let's look at equal matrices. 2 matrices are equal if they have the same dimension and the corresponding elements are equal. For instance, in this case, which of the 4 matrices here are equal? Yes, matrix A and matrix C are equal matrices because they have the same dimension and the corresponding elements are the same. And we can write it as matrix A equals to matrix C. Now, matrices can be represented by capital letters of the alphabets. In this example here, we have matrix A and matrix B. It is given that matrix A is equals to matrix B. What is the value of X and Y? The elements X in matrix A corresponds to the elements 7 in matrix B because they are of the same position in the matrices. And hence X equals to 7. Likewise, element 8 in matrix A corresponds to elements 2y in matrix B. And hence 2y is equals to 8. We divide both sides by 2 and we'll have y equals to 4. In summary, matrix is a form of data representation It can be represented by the capital letter of the alphabet, and the elements here are written within two brackets. The order of the matrix is always written as row by column. And hence here we have 3 rows and 2 columns. And the order of matrix A is 3 by 2. And that's the end of this topic.